So here we have the Vauxhall Cascada, an eagerly awaited car from Vauxhall. It's a full 4-seater convertible, and it's the first time Vauxhall have done this since the 1930s. A lot of things expected of this car. It's going head to head with the likes of BMW and Audi, and it's going to be interesting to see how the car gets on. A lot of premium and advanced technologies, a fancy roof, so let's go and have a look inside and see what they've given us. Convertible cars are not really renowned for their storage space and capacity. I must admit, just looking around in the cockpit, side bins, very adequate in size. Also the front here, just near the gearbox, a lot of storage space there. 2 full-size coffee cups. If you like your coffee, they can definitely go in there, it's not a problem. And quite a lot of storage as well under the armrest. So a lot of storage in the cabin. Glove box, really big glove box on this car, so a fantastic thing there from Vauxhall.
Convertibles and practicality rarely go hand in hand. However, the Vauxhall Cascada has a load space of 380 litres when you have the hood in place, so it's fairly practical. This car has a bigger boot than the BMW 1 Series convertible by 75 litres. Lower the hood and the load room shrinks to 280 litres, but you'll still be able to stow a couple of overnight bags in the boot. The rear seats fold down electrically, which boosts load space should larger objects need to be carried.
With Vauxhall trying to go head on with the competition like Audi and BMW, they've had to give this Elite, which is the top trim spec, really good standard specification. So for instance, we've got winter pack on this car, so that's a standard specification on the car. So heated steering wheel, we've also got heated seats within the car. Also got this VXR line steering wheel that feels very masculine. It's quite a chunky flat bottom steering wheel, so it giving the car quite a sporty feel. And also we've got limiter as standard, and we've also got the cruise control as standard. So a lot of standard specification on the car like we spoke about. And also we've got here, this is a Navi 600, so a big screen for the navigation, but the car will come standard with what's called CD 400, which is obviously just a DAB and also a CD player. So really good spec. Only problem is Bluetooth is not standard on the car, which is quite unusual really for this day and age. Sitting in Cascada's cockpit, it really does give you that premium feel, full stop. From the seats, so we've got ergonomic sport seats in the car that are standard on Elite, so electric lumbar support, and you've just got the nice feel. And then you've got the hand stitching, which I'm a massive fan of. It reminds me of a Jaguar or something really premium like that. We've also got electronic seatbelt presenters, so as soon as the ignition is switched on, we've got a seatbelt that presents itself. Pop the seatbelt on a sunny day like this, just put the roof down and away you go. The roof will come down in 17 seconds, which is class leading, and it will go back up in 19 seconds as well. Coupled with a 30-mile-an-hour limit, so the car will operate the roof at 30 miles an hour or below. Absolutely brilliant. That's exactly what you want for our UK weather. Obviously you never know when a shower is going to hit us. So without further ado, I think we should go and have a look at the car, see how it drives with the roof down.
Under the bonnet, this version of Vauxhall's Cascada is powered by a 163 brake horsepower 2-litre CDTI engine, and it's mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. In addition to this, the petrol engine lineup is a 1.4 turbo 140 PS and also a 1.6 turbo engine with 170 PS.
The engine in this car is a 2-litre diesel, 163 horsepower. It's got good torque, around about 350 Newton meters. It's a good engine. The car, it generally does feel quite heavy. You don't have much cabin scuttle, which you will get with some cabriolets. In general, it does feel very good. High speed handling of an enthusiastic driver. It's not like a VXR Astra or a VXR Insignia. I would say it just feels a bit heavy and soft. One of the most impressive things about this car, I feel, is the actual roof. Obviously the electronics of the roof work fantastically, but I'm on about the actual noise, the road noise from the car. Minimal. If I didn't know this was a cabriolet car, I wouldn't actually be able to tell you it was. Fantastic visibility through the windscreen, a lot of rake in the windshield, which is for drag coefficient and obviously CO2 emissions and aerodynamics, everything like that. But that's one of the most catching things. If you were to put a TomTom on the front screen, it's quite a stretch away to get to the screen because it has so much rake in the actual windscreen. But the whole look of the car outside, because of that rake in the windscreen and the roof line which sets it off from the windshield, it looks fantastic. So I think I could live with that.
When it comes to the crunch, the car's price tag is going to attract buyers into the Cascada range. However, will the Griffin badge on the front of the car put those buyers off who are image conscious? To find out more about the design of the car, we caught up with one of GM's chief designers at a recent motor show.
We wanted to do something a little bit different, and with the Cascada we wanted to do something very special. We wanted to do really a classic, beautiful cabriolet. We didn't go with a hard roof, we went with a soft roof for that reason. A beautifully proportioned car that had aspirational values, premium values, and a wonderful, wonderful roof system.
Vauxhall has done a fantastic job making the Cascada look as premium as it does, considering it's up against Audi and BMW. With the roof in place, the Vauxhall Cascada is a really good looking car. However, with the roof down, it only enhances its good looks. With 350 Nm of torque, the Cascada has a good amount of pulling power, enabling you to have a nice daily commute to work and also some fun at the weekends. I wouldn't say the car is a choice for enthusiasts, and it's more suited to cruising up and down the seafronts rather than tackling twisty B roads. It takes 17 seconds for the roof to be folded away and can be operated at speeds of up to 30 miles an hour, handy in the event of any sudden rain shower. The car's price tag is more in line with medium-sized hatchbacks rather than premium convertibles, and this is what Vauxhall hopes will be Cascada's strength. It's a leap into the dark for Vauxhall with this car. Going toe-to-toe with the premium car makers in the convertible sector is a risk, but Vauxhall may have got its strategy correct with the pricing of Cascada. The car starts from $23,860 and rises to $28,960, while rivals such as BMW 1 Series convertibles start from $24,760 and rise through to $37,290.